Hey, what's up guys, it's Scares here. Now our first story of today comes from Jake Paul. Okay, so only a couple weeks ago, Jake Paul had fought the NBA star Nate Robinson in a boxing match, and he completely won. He knocked out Nate Robinson. It was a huge fight. You had millions of people that were watching this. Now Jake's own brother Logan Paul has announced that he is going to be fighting Floyd Mayweather in the near future, in February of 2021. So both the Paul brothers are making huge moves in terms of boxing right now, okay? These fights are some of the biggest out there. I mean, they're literally making millions of dollars every fight. Now, I'm sure we all know who Conor McGregor is. I mean, he was the most famous person in the UFC, absolutely huge. People love him. The thing is that Jake Paul really wants to fight Conor here, okay? He's constantly been calling him out the last few weeks, and he's been calling him out all year, to be honest. He really wants this fight with Conor McGregor. Now, the president of the UFC, Dana White, recently came out in an interview and said here that Jake Paul has zero chance of ever fighting Conor McGregor. Just watch this.
On the percentage scale from 0 to 100, what are the chances that Jake Paul ever fights Conor McGregor?
Zero.
Zero.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Listen, man, I get it. These kids, listen, both these kids, him and his brother, have done a good job of injecting themselves into the fight world. Nate Robinson and trying to take on Conor McGregor are two different things. It's like his brother. You know, I said earlier this week, his brother lost to the video game kid from England.
Right.
Now you're going to fight Floyd Mayweather? That gets you a fight with Floyd Mayweather? That's pretty crazy. But I get it. There's a lot of money in it.
Okay, so obviously Dana White does not think that Jake Paul is going to get this fight with Conor McGregor, but keep in mind, Logan Paul was able to get the fight with Floyd Mayweather, and everyone doubted that that was even true, but obviously this is now happening, so people now really do think this is a possibility that Jake Paul could get this fight with Conor McGregor, and just yesterday, Jake Paul posted a video here calling out Conor McGregor, offering him $50 million to fight him. Now, this video completely blew up. It has over 5 million views on Twitter. Just watch this.
What the fuck is up, you Irish cunt? Good morning, Conor McGregor. I know you're probably beating up old dudes in a bar right now, or maybe you're f***ing off because you're sick of your wife. I mean, she's a 4, Conor. You could do a lot better, but happy Monday. My team sent you a $50 million offer this morning. $50 million cash, proof of funds, the biggest fight offer you've ever been offered, but you're scared to fight me, Conor. You're ducking me because you don't want to lose to a fucking YouTuber. You're 0-1 as a boxer. I'm 2-0 as a boxer. I just came off the 8th biggest pay-per-view event in history, but you want to fight Dustin Prober, who has less followers on Instagram than my fucking dog. That's a fact. And Dana White, you're a fucking pussy too, you ugly fucking bald bitch. You said there's 0% chance of this fight happening, but there's 0% chance of you getting some fucking pussy. Conor, you're scared. Dana, you're scared. Sign the fucking contract, you idiots. Jesus fucking Christ. Irish bitch.
Jake Paul then unfollowed everyone on his Instagram and only followed one person, Conor McGregor's own wife. So Jake Paul is straight up disrespecting Conor McGregor here. I guess he is doing everything he can to try to get Conor McGregor to respond so that he can get a fight with him. And because Jake Paul has shown such disrespect here, you have other very well-known famous fighters that are calling out Jake Paul. Actually, Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor's former opponent, responded to Jake Paul just last night saying, "Jake Paul, you need your ass beat for free. You spoiled. You can't really fight dumb shit. You're going to end up with your ass whooped for real somewhere talking like that." So even Conor McGregor's former opponent, Nate Diaz, is calling out Jake Paul here. I mean, this is absolutely huge. So many professional fighters are upset with Jake Paul right now for the disrespect he has shown over the last day. And then just today, this whole situation got even crazier because Jake Paul actually showed up to where Dylan Dennis was. So Dylan Dennis is a famous professional fighter himself. He's called out Jake Paul in the past here. And Jake Paul found out where Dylan Dennis was staying at in LA, and he showed up and did a drive-by where he was throwing stuff at Dylan and his group here. This video has over 1 million views in only a few hours. Just watch this.
Hey, look, it's Conor McGregor's bitch right there. Pussy. Pussy. Piece of shit. Pussy. Dip, dip, dip. Pussy. You bitch. You're a bitch.
Now, this video from Jake was met with a lot of criticism. You have people saying that Jake seems scared here because they just drove off when Dylan obviously wants to fight Jake. I mean, even Dylan Dennis himself is making jokes about Jake right now. So Jake Paul then posted to his Instagram story responding to everyone making fun of him for driving away. Just watch this.
The internet lets me down every day. Like, y'all are really stupid. Y'all are like, oh, he drove away. Like, why didn't he fight him? First of all, it's called a fucking drive-by for a reason. It's not called a fucking drive-stay, you dumb fucks. Second of all, why would I fight this guy for free in the middle of the fucking street? We get paid millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to fight. Why would I fight him for free? Y'all stupid.
And Jake Paul also just posted to his story showing that Conor McGregor has seen Jake Paul's messages to him. So Conor McGregor is definitely aware of the situation right now, and everyone is just waiting to see how Conor is actually going to respond to this. Now our next story of today comes from the massive Minecraft YouTuber known as Dream. So we talked about Dream a lot in our last few videos. He is probably the biggest Minecraft YouTuber right now, and he has some massive videos where he does speedruns with other people who try to catch him, and these videos completely blow up on YouTube. They have tens of millions of views. Now, over the last few months, Dream has done a ton of speedruns on his live stream, on his Twitch channel, and Dream has had a lot of success during these speedruns. I mean, only a few months ago, he did a speedrun on the new update on Minecraft, and he actually got 9th place. I mean, he did really well. Now, the thing is that some people were skeptical about Dream's speedruns. They felt like he got too much good loot too often in these games, and actually, people made videos calling out Dream a few months ago when this whole thing happened. So Dream got called out here, but nothing really came of it, and that whole situation died down. But just a few days ago, the YouTuber known as Geosquare worked with the Minecraft speedrunning moderation team, and they made a video trying to expose Dream for tampering with his loot during these speedruns. He is claiming here that Dream probably cheated during his speedruns because the probability of him getting this much loot is actually insane. And they show here that there is a 1 in 7 trillion chance that Dream could have gotten this much loot during all of his speedruns.
I know the idea of Dream cheating can be unsettling to as many fans out there. I mean, I like the guy too. At the very least, maybe this does pose a plausible motive. Even if Dream wasn't looking for any placement results, getting good RNG is just way more fun and entertaining to watch. You can't really fault the guy for wanting a more enjoyable casual experience. The only problem is if he was passing it off as an officially legitimate speedrun. Again, our collective decision as moderators is just based on the objective math, not the theories or feelings around it. But by every metric we've tried, it seems that Dream's odds are just unexplainable.
So Dream immediately responded to this video. He says, my 1.16 run was just rejected after research due to it being too unlikely to verify. A video was made by a head mod and YouTuber Geosquare using my name and clickbaiting cheating speedrunning in order to get easy views. Definitely a response soon, total BS. Currently have multiple moderators messaging me that they believe that the verdict was biased and that they might quit the mod team. What kind of investigation was this? Dream then commented on this video himself, and he says here, having a 16th place run be called a fake run when I have had multiple world records due to luck is just BS, and you know it, man. Just to say, this video was made by a head moderator without consulting me in any way whatsoever, despite my constant attempts to help their investigation. I'm sure I'll make a video response soon, not very happy with the unfair treatment and bias. So obviously Dream was very upset when this video was first released because he's saying here that he did not cheat at all. He's saying that this is total BS, this video was BS, and that he's very upset with the mods here that helped put this video together. Now, this video has completely blown up, okay? Over the last few days, this video has made over 1 million views. It's one of the biggest videos in the Minecraft community right now, and Dream came out with a more composed response just yesterday. He says, just to clear up some misinformation regarding the speedrunning thing, in Geosquare's video, he says that I didn't provide them with my mod folder because I said I delete it frequently. This obviously makes me look suspicious, and a lot of people are bringing it up. I provided everything the mods ever asked for to them, so this is false. I also never said that I delete them frequently, and Geosquare has admitted this and apologized. The only time I was ever asked anything regarding my mods folder was 10 days after my speedrun. I was asked if I had modified it because they wanted to check modification dates. I obviously said that I had because it had been 10 days, and I changed what mods I'm using depending on the version that I'm on. In an act of transparency, I'm linking my download to my 1.16 19-minute world file below. This was uploaded less than 10 minutes after the stream. This includes the mod packs folder as well as logs that list every mod that was loaded at the time, no custom mods. So Dream even shares this Minecraft world with everyone here. He is trying to prove his innocence, and then Dream tweeted this out last night. He says, I'm working on a response video regarding the speedrun stuff. It will be out within a week. Making a quality response is more important to me than rushing it. Sad to see people jumping on the hate wagon before hearing any opposing viewpoint. That's just how the internet works though. Also, on a semi-related note, I want to apologize to the mod team for some of the harsh things I've said since the video came out. Although I have reason to be upset, I have no reason to act like a baby. I tend to act before I think when I receive intense criticism. Now, the person who originally made the video here, Geosquare, responded saying to everyone out there, Dream does not deserve hate. Criticism for sure, but not hate. Negativity is not justice, and being vindictive gets us nowhere. In fact, it alienates people from informing their opinions. And that's right, many people in the Minecraft community right now are saying, let's not hate on Dream, let's just criticize what is going on right now, and then wait for his response to actually come out with a real verdict on who is actually telling the truth. Is Dream really cheating here, or is he not? But the next story of today's video also has to do with Dream. Now, just yesterday, Dream was called out again here. Lauren tweeted out saying, on Friday during Captain Sparkle's Minecraft stream, Dream said, I say that there are a bunch of cheaters and that we lynch them, when referring to people who were cheating and finding loopholes during the ace race. So Dream went so far as to use the word lynch when calling out Minecraft cheaters here, which made a lot of people upset with him. Just watch this.
Okay. I'm sure Scott expected all this.
And glitchers.
I'm sure he expected all this when he made this casual server.
Yeah, I mean, I say they're a bunch of cheaters and we lynch them.
I do agree they should be banned.
So Lauren responded here saying, I understand the lighthearted tone, but the word lynching is not the right word to use ever, especially when joking. This word carries a lot of weight in the black community. Now, if you are American, you might have heard that word in history class before. It has a very negative connotation, okay? It's actually very, very offensive to a lot of people, and Dream did not understand that he was saying something so offensive here. He had no idea that that word was that bad, and Dream immediately apologized here. He says, yeah, I realized after I had said it that it wasn't at all the right word for me to use, and I regretted it instantly. I was thinking of the game Town of Salem when I said it. Definitely not okay though, and I apologize for that. Out of my vocabulary. And many viewers are accepting Dream's apology here because it genuinely seems like he didn't know what he was saying in that clip. Okay, so our final story of today is very serious. We talked about this in our last video. If you don't know what happened here, actually a US senator recently proposed a bill that would make you showing copyrighted content a possible felony, okay? And you could actually potentially get jail time if you were caught using copyrighted content on your streams or YouTube videos. It is very, very scary stuff, and obviously a lot of YouTubers and other content creators like streamers are extremely upset about this. They do not want to see this bill get passed. So media outlets did some digging here, and they found out that the US senator who is proposing this bill, known as Tom Tillis, has taken money directly from record labels that are destroying the internet with DMCA claims. That's right, if you actually look into this, you can see that there are massive media conglomerates and record labels that have donated to Tom Tillis' campaign here. Now, the YouTuber Critical responded here saying these are donations to the guy who is pushing a bill for DMCA strikes to carry prison time. The highest donation is less than a single Pokemon box streamers open. Could literally buy politicians for less. Could be a fun idea. And that's it for our video tonight, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.